Hi everyone, welcome to this tarot read. Thank you for joining me. We're going to go ahead and jump on in and get started. We'll see what tarot has to say today. Alrighty guys, and I'll let you know too, this is going to be a general read. So it might resonate with you, but it might not. You might also find this sort of bits and pieces resonate. That's just fine, guys. Take whatever messages feel right to you. Those are the ones that are going to be meant for you. Also, we're going to draw an energy card at the end of the read too, guys. Tidy house. I do see purging in that card, like a time to get rid of things that no longer serve you. Fool's Embrace. Oh, I just had like the deepest impression of like dirty laundry. Dirty laundry. And somebody's going to feel like a fool. Ooh. Let's see where that goes. We're going to grab some more cards. Dirty laundry. Oh yeah, somebody's going to be going through a healing time. I'm sorry I'm going to say it, but this is something that they've created themselves. This is also a chance to sort of find a new view on life. I'm going to say it. And it does come out in some of the reads. It's like some of the stuff that people go through when karma comes around. It's like this chance to sort of reevaluate the way that you go through life, the connections that you have with others, the effect that your behavior has on others. And I do feel like this is what's going on here. And it is somebody's dirty laundry being aired. It's something that somebody did to somebody else. And this is a chance for them to feel foolish. This is a chance for them to step back and look at things in a different light. We do have this Divine Feminine card. And this might be the person they were in a relationship with. This might have been an energy that they were dealing with, an energy that they took for granted. An energy that they're going to have a lot of regret in what they did to this person. When all of this comes out, when they're having to sort of heal, this is going to be like looking at somebody in a new light, and they're going to see them as a divine feminine. They're going to see them as they were a blessing in someone's life. Whatever this is what it is. It's like a chance for this person to gain a new perspective with this whale song, this resonating, this message, this cosmic message to come through, this karmic message. I feel like somebody broke a contract with someone. Whether it's a physical contract or it was like an understanding and a trust, this is part of what they broke. This is part of what they broke, and this person is going to be airing their dirty laundry. And they're going to feel extremely foolish when all of this comes out. They're not going to be happy about this truth being revealed to other people, about this being aired. And that's why I see in that overflow card too. You know, it's like whatever they did to somebody refuses to internalize it and make it about them. It's like, you know what, I didn't do anything wrong that caused this person to behave in this way. This was their choice. I'm not going to own it, and I'm not going to hide it like it's something shameful or I did wrong. So they're going to lay it out there for everybody to know. They're going to air this dirty laundry because this is not theirs to own. Somebody else chose to break a contract. Somebody else chose to move in this unfaithful, untruthful way. And they're not going to hang on to this. They're not going to let it sort of taint their soul, right? Hanging on to guilt from it like somehow they did something wrong. It's like it's not theirs. It's not theirs, and they're not going to own it. They're going to let whoever wants to know about it. And this person who's going to be feeling foolish, this person whose truth is coming out, whose dirty laundry is about to be aired, this person is going to want to hide. This person is going to want to hide. I do feel like there's going to be a bigger circle that these people share, like a social circle. So whether this is family, friends, or both, this is where it's getting aired to. It's like everybody this person knows is going to find out exactly what they did, because somebody's not keeping it a secret. Somebody's not going to own it. Somebody is not going to feel shameful for someone else's choices. And it's like this person who broke this contract, who's going to feel foolish, they were the ones that chose this for themselves. They manifested this situation for themselves because of their choices, because they chose to break a contract, because they chose to be led astray, or they chose to wander with this will-o'-the-wisp. And I do feel like, you know, people can tempt you all they want, tempt you to wander away from something, but at the end of the day, it's still our choice as to whether we follow or not. And this person chose to follow. They chose to follow that. It's like they tried to form a partnership somewhere else. They followed this ridiculous ass path to nowhere because it got them nowhere. Whatever they were trying to go towards, that went to shit. That didn't exist. That wasn't real. And then it destroyed the one real thing that they did have. This is a chance for them to gain perspective. It's a chance for them to gain perspective on what they did to somebody else, what really has meaning and value in their life, this connection, this contract that they had with someone else. I feel like it was a romance. It was a romantic connection. It was a partnership. And it was a partnership that lasted for a while. Like it was something that both parties had invested in for a while. And they have destroyed it. I feel this in this dust devil that they've just like everything that these two people have built with this choice that they made, this selfish, dishonest choice, breaking this contract, it's like it just wiped it all out. It's like it knocked the knees out from under this relationship. And I don't know. I feel like they're going to try and mend it. I feel like there's a part of them that's going to try and mend it, try to apologize, but I feel in the cards like the damage is done. I feel like the damage is done. I don't know that this is ever going to come clean again. Because like I said, somebody's not owning this. Somebody's like, this wasn't me. This wasn't my choice. I didn't choose to step outside the relationship. I didn't choose to act in a dishonest way. So why should I bear the consequences of that? Why should I stay with a partner who I can't trust? Or somebody who's unfaithful? You know? And this, see, I see theft here, but I don't feel like money theft in this. I don't feel like money is going to come into play here. This read is about the heart. This read is about romance. This is about somebody who tried to lure someone else away, but somebody who chose to get lured away. Somebody chose to move away. I do feel like there was hidden messages. So whether these were emails, text messages, online messages, you're messaging with somebody. And I do feel with that adjudication, I feel this was probably a marriage that's going to end in divorce. I don't feel like this is going to hold weight. This is all going to come out in court, exactly what they were doing. This sort of looking for an affair, looking for another path. They may try and say, I was lured away, blah, blah, blah. The court doesn't give a shit. Nobody really gives a shit. At the end of the day, they made their choice, and that's what's going to come out. It's like, this is a chance to just take responsibility for what you did. Everybody in their circle is going to know. It's going to come out in a courtroom, which is also going to be extremely embarrassing for this person. But again, it's like, this person made their choice. No matter what anybody else did around them, they're still in charge of making their own choices, and they made this choice. We're going to grab some Gilded Tarot and get more clarification on this read. See, this Queen of Pentacles energy, this is going to be the energy that was moved away from. I can feel that in these cards. The qualities that go with the Queen of Pentacles card is definitely that caring, that generosity, that kindness. When I think of the Knight of Pentacles, I think of like steady and steadfast. And this is what this person represented. Somebody who is generous, who is caring, who is giving, who is steady, who is steadfast. Someone who could be counted on. I feel emotional coolness in this King of Swords. I feel like dissatisfaction, but it was like taking life for granted. It was like not really realizing the quality or the wealth of what they had in a partnership, because they had a good partnership. People bicker every now and then, but whatever, it's those core solid values that matter most. And I feel like they completely took that for granted when they started sort of wandering, looking elsewhere. I do believe that at some point this person is going to realize that they are responsible for all of this going down. This is like they manifested this themselves, right? Just like the Magician's sword. This person made this situation come about. And this is a chance for them to get introspective about it. It's a chance for them to step back, Step back, step out of emotion, look at the facts of what happened, look at what they did, own up to what they did, and to see the damage that they caused in breaking this contract with someone. They brought about a tower. They are responsible for their own tower, but not just theirs. The tower affects somebody else. It affects a lot of different lives. And it's like, it's time to own up to that. It's time to take responsibility for that. And as I said those words, I got pulled back to like this adjudication. I got pulled back to courthouse. This is something they're going to get told when they go to court. This is something that someone, whether it's a lawyer or the judge, is going to wind up saying to them in court, like, you did this. You know, you did this with your choice. It was your choice that brought this about. I don't feel like they're going to like hearing it. On some level, I feel like they already know it. Whether they want to admit it to themselves or not is completely different. And what they had was this Nine of Cups. You know, like I said, no relationship's perfect. People argue. But deep down, those core values, they actually had this Nine of Cups. They had this abundance. They had this wealth in partnership. And it was their behavior that caused this tower to come about. It was their behavior that manifested all these things to play out. Their dirty laundry to get aired. Everybody to hear that truth. To hear the truth of the matter is that they chose to step away from a relationship. They chose to start looking in other places. They chose to break a contract. And it's going to be put on display for everybody to see. Everybody is going to be recognizing that this person was the one that made this choice. That Star card is all about clarity too. It is about clarity. All of this is going to come clear. And it is going to come clear in court. It's going to come clear in a way that other people hear it. And that's why I got pulled back to that adjudication. I got pulled back to courthouse. This isn't going to be like quietly said, although it probably already has. This is going to be like said so lots of people can hear it. Like, they're going to have their shit called out in front of tons of different people. It's going to be very humiliating for them. And it's like not being able to lie about it too. Because I feel like they tried to hide it. And I feel like they're still trying to hide the gravity of what they did. Like, there's bits and pieces they're hoping nobody says out loud because it is shameful to them. I do believe on some level they are ashamed of their behavior because they knew it was wrong to step outside this contract. They knew it was wrong to be dishonest in this way. They chose to do it anyways, but I do believe there's a part of them that actually knows it was wrong to pursue this. You have that Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be big financial changes going on with this divorce. I don't feel that it's going to be in their favor, and I do feel like that's probably because of their behavior, the way things sort of get sorted out. That Six of Pentacles is speaking to it too. This isn't going to be like an even give and take, a split down the center. There's going to be something different here when things get divided. They're going to have to give more than they wind up getting when it comes to finances. And I said that's because of it's because of their behavior. It's because of their choices. All this shit that's happened, they have manifested this situation with their choices. And then we have Justice, bringing balance, bringing some sort of balance back to this situation. They will have a ruling. I do feel like this person is going to lose their living situation as well. This Knight of Pentacles can represent actually physically moving. And I do believe that's something that's going to apply here. Whether they're going to sort of lose their rights to the house, the living situation, whatever this is. Moving is going to be part of this. They're not going to be able to stay in that situation that they were at. They will have to find another living situation. I feel like they're going to have to completely start again. Like everything from their past. And not just the relationship, the home situation, like everything is going to come to an end. They're going to be like blank slate, having to start right from the ground up, rebuilding. They might even move quite far away. That Eight of Wands can represent traveling. And that might be because they're just that fucking embarrassed too. Because they are that embarrassed that all of this comes out at their, because I feel like everyone in their little community knows. This Queen of Pentacles energy, she's not going to own what happened. She's not going to own the choices. She's not going to own any of the shame or embarrassment. And she's going to lay it out there. Anybody who asks is going to freaking hear all about it. And she don't care. And that's going to be absolutely humiliating for this King of Swords energy. And I do believe that King of Swords energy is going to be looking to move away. They're going to have nothing to stay there for. But on top of that, they're going to be so embarrassed. They're going to be looking for a completely fresh start where nobody knows who they are and nobody knows about their past. Now, World card, I see like reaping what you've sown, like when being dishonest, bringing this relationship to this point where this is what had to happen. It's like, what did they expect? But this is a chance from the universe. It's a chance for this person to sort of gain a new perspective on life, to reorganize their priorities, to get their shit together. This heartbreak didn't have to happen. This was extremely unnecessary. But for the choice that they made, it wouldn't have happened. And now it's like this legacy that they were building with someone. This home, this life, this 10 of Pentacles, it's like it's all for nothing. It's all come dissolve. And it's, like I said, they manifested it. It's all because of their choices. Now they're having to sever ties and move on. Like this was no longer going to exist. All of this work, all the time, all the effort, all the investment into this, just because of the choices they make, it came to an end. And now they're starting all over again. They have to start all over again, right from the ground up, because this partnership has come to an end. Now they're being pushed onto a new path, whether they freaking like it or not, because they're the ones who brought this fork in the road about. They're the ones who caused this splitting of the partnership and breaking the contract. And they're pretty deep in their emotions right now. Feel like they feel pretty sorry for themselves. I also feel like on some level they do regret the choice that they made, because they're seeing the impact of it. It's not just, the humiliation and the embarrassment of having their dirty laundry aired, but also the loss of that 10 of Pentacles. So everything that was built completely fucking crumbling and having to start fresh again too. I feel like they do regret that on some level, but what's done is done. And I feel that in the cards too. Like there's no going back and mending this. This is a done deal. And now the only way to go is going to be forward. So with any luck on that, moving forward is going to be gaining some perspective. So we're going to grab one of these energy cards here. Miracles. So in this miracle cards, I definitely see this. I see like this have faith about this person, sort of a finding perspective. Like I said, this is a really crappy way to have to figure your priorities out in life, that it has to come to this before somebody can get their shit together. I do believe this is what it's taken for, this is what it will take for somebody to figure it out. What really matters in life. I don't feel like this person's a completely lost cause. I'm going to say that, and some of you might not like that. This is what I feel in the cards. This person is not a completely lost cause. This person has the ability to find the insight. I do believe it's going to take time, because right now with everything going on, with the humiliation, with this embarrassment and this deep regret, it's really hard for them to step back enough to actually really be like, hey, I was an asshat and I did this. Over time, I do feel like this is a possibility that this person can find for themselves, and really change the way they behave moving forward. I don't necessarily feel like this is going to be something that they repeat. I think this is going to be a lesson that stays with them for the rest of their life. Now, as to, I'm going to say it too, I don't feel like they're going to be getting involved with anyone anytime soon either. I feel like they're going to be so focused on trying to rebuild their life, on trying to get to somewhere where nobody knows about their past, trying to sort of move away from this, move away from their bad behavior, and start fresh. I don't feel like they're going to be in a hurry to jump into anything new. When they do, I have this distinct impression from the cards that it's going to be with a completely different attitude though. So, there is that, guys. Alrighty, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. It helps these messages to get out there. Have a great day, guys. Take care.